what I'm saying? Volume 3 on the way, you know what I'm saying? It's wintertime right now. You know what I'm saying?
DJ C-Town.
I'm Clyde Drexler, you Harriman. Smoking dope from across the country over here. It's designer, sorry for bursting bubble. I'm in a league of my own. Kept it 100 with shorty, I only wanted the dome. North Face 700, new fitted to match. Ninth and in crunch time, just give me the bat. Got the five, still made the 3.
Ladies and gents, happy 2022. What you gonna do? This is Kool. And this is a Kool Sports Chronicle. Y'all know what it is, man. Y'all know when y'all see Kool on the court hooping, you know what time it is. Hey, you on the court. Check ball. This is out of foxnews.com. Suns Devin Booker is over the Kobe Bryant comparisons after mascot beef. Phoenix Suns star Devin Booker came under fire earlier this week when he complained about the Toronto Raptors mascot distracting him while taking free throws during the game in an empty Scotiabank Arena. Booker got an official to move the mascot away from underneath the basket. The drama led to fans taking a jab at Booker for not being more like the player he looked up to, the late Kobe Bryant. Just because you're inspired by a player doesn't mean you want to be exactly like that player. Like, we know Kobe had signs of Jordan in him, you know, with his fadeaways and the way he handled himself on the court. You could see a little bit of Jordan in him, and it was okay. Those who hated Kobe at the time, you know, I'm a Suns fan, so I was one of them. I was like, why does he look he just looks so much like Jordan? I didn't like it, but it was working for him. In this case, you got Booker and Bryant. I say that the torch has been passed, actually, from Jordan to Kobe. Rest in peace, Kobe. Now you have Booker. You're seeing signs of Kobe and Booker. That's all it is. I guess there's a lot of people that don't like that. So any little, for instance, I'll say 2 years ago, summertime, Booker was training, getting his game on. And quite frankly, I have to agree with Noah on this, but Booker was being double teamed. Booker said, I thought we was working on our games. Why we double teaming? Why we double teaming in a pickup game? Noah was like, Jakeem Noah was like, nah, we double teaming out here, bro. I'm trying to win. I get it. That's the competition. That's the competitive spirit in Jakeem Noah. Booker was on some, I'm just trying to work on my game and get buckets at the same time type thing. I get it. It worked for Booker because you look at Booker now, double teams on him. Nah, you probably sending triple teams. But here nor there, just making the observation. And quite frankly, honestly, if you're going to compare me to Kobe, I'm going to take that in. Yeah, I'm going to accept that role. Shit, hey, you know me. Just because someone is inspired by a player doesn't mean they want to be exactly like the player. Honestly, for me, I was inspired by Kevin Johnson, Charles Barkley. I was even inspired by MJ, and he broke my heart in '93. Who else was I inspired by as far as gameplay in my day? Who else was I inspired by? Gary Payton, his defense. Bruce Bowen, his defense. Who else was I inspired by on the court? I was inspired by so many athletes on the court. Muggsy Bogues, Spud Webb. Shout out to Jay Boogie, a friend of mine who was a Charlotte Hornet fan. He was Muggsy Bogues. I think we called him Little Muggsy at one time. Who else out there that Kool was inspired by when he was coming up hooping? Isaiah Thomas was one. I have a book that I got out of the book fair in elementary school. It was called it was I guess it was a blending of the two athletes. It was a Charles Barkley and Isaiah Thomas book. I think I still have that book somewhere around this house somewhere. If Kool ever finds that book, I'm going to show it to the screen. I'm going to let y'all know. But continuing on with the article. So this is quoted by Booker. I'm really enjoying this, and I always have enjoyed social media, the Suns guard said of the beef with the Raptors mascot and how far it went on social media. I check it daily. And when they're saying good things about it, I don't get too high. I don't get too low about it. Good answer, Booker. And I'm not saying that because I'm a Suns fan. He's handling this spotlight and this spotlight on this issue very well. I must say he's handling it very well because he could lash out like a KD, but he's playing it. He's playing it for the positive. Peep it. The only problem I have is people still comparing me to Kobe Bryant when I told them in the playoffs last season, stop bringing up Mamba mentality. I'm inspired by Kobe Bryant and Mamba mentality, but I am not Kobe Bryant. And people are out here yelling Mamba mentality from their mama's house. I'll leave you with that. Good goddamn answer, Booker. Good goddamn answer. Hey, Booker made the remarks after scoring 35 in the team's 112-94 win over the Indiana Pacers, who also tried to troll Booker with the Toronto Raptors mascot. Teammate DeAndre Ayton added 27 points and 12 rebounds. Hey, something's brewing over there in the desert, and y'all had a glimpse of it last season. You're seeing it last season when we was in the finals. You're seeing it this season.
But every now and then, I think you like to remind people of that guy of old that can go out there and get you 50 if he needed to.
Sometimes, man, I try to take what the defense gives me, but I'm with you, Eddie. They be playing with my name sometimes. So, sometimes you just got to come out here and show them.
Play with a guy named Chris Paul who leads the league in assists, and another game where he had double-digit assists but no turnovers, and then he had that big clutch three at the end.
If we're dealing with that again this year, that would be really silly, for us to be in that situation. With the wins we have, his production on the floor, I think he's won the award twice now. And then you follow it up with a 48-point game. Should be no question at all that he's an all-star.
I mean, that's 70 points is a lot of points.
I mean,
so we still have to appreciate the fact that somebody did that.
Please, I live in Phoenix. I mean, I'm totally a fan of this team and this kid and the coach, but his upside.
Yeah. The biggest thing though is that he said, I don't put limits on myself. I don't limit it. That gets lost in this whole banter of, is that okay? Is that not okay?
Sure.
No, listen what he said. I don't limit myself. Do you think you could score 70? Yeah, why not? It could have been 80, could have been 90, right? It's that mentality that's very important for the next generation of players to understand. You do not limit yourself.
I feel like that's rare, though.
Yes, but we need to focus on that instead of all the trivial stuff.
Mm-hmm.
Listen to what he said about it.
Right? At 20 years old.
At 20.
He is a baby.
At 20. So that's awesome. If he can catch on to that earlier than I ever caught on to it, earlier than MJ ever caught on to it, it makes the game better as time goes on.
You're seeing it, baby. We running this thing back. We gonna run the West. Clay being back. Welcome back, Clay Thompson. You getting buckets your first game back. But I heard y'all got smashed not too long ago. We're not scared of Golden State, though. We're not scared of LA, though. We're not scared of any teams they want to put out there and say, hey, Suns, y'all better be worried about this squad right here. They coming after you. Nah. We are the Western Conference champions. We got the belt. We got the belt. We got the belt. We got that Western Conference belt right now. We got the belt. You get the Western Conference, you got to come through us to get the belt. Phoenix Suns, baby. Let me continue with the article. So, yeah, as I said, Indiana, the Pacers, they tried to troll Booker as well. And It backfired on them. So check it. In that same game, the Pacers trolled Devin Booker by having someone wear a dinosaur costume after his tiff with the Raptors mascot. This is out of uprocks.com. Devin Booker went to war this week with the Raptor, the official mascot of the Toronto Raptors, after shooting a free throw in the otherwise empty Scotiabank Arena. Why is everybody sizing it as if he was whining about how badly the Raptor was getting on his goddamn nerves? Hey, he made both free throws anyway. Y'all forget. They don't want to talk about that. He made both his free throws, right? Right? Did it matter? He just wanted the dude to move out the way, and then he had fun with it. If you ask me, the Raptor and Booker played all y'all haters and naysayers for fools. Let me continue. Booker complained about the mascot's attempt to distract him, a failed attempt, might I add, which led to the Raptor moving elsewhere out of Booker's line of sight. Apparently, all is well between the two. It's evidenced by the fact that both of them changed their Twitter pictures recently. And if you look at Devin Booker's profile pic, he got the Raptor. You look at the Raptors pic, he got Devin Booker. And he doesn't have Booker. He has he has himself behind the backboard looking crazy. And look, check it, Devin Booker. This is why I love mascots versus players. Like Robin Lopez and his bout with mascots. Like, I don't know if Booker noticed. Booker, you done started a war, bruh. Hey, these mascots got a thing. It's like a brotherhood. All these mascots is gonna band together every time there's a road game. And Booker, they gonna go at you, bruh. I hope you know what you're doing with it. Hey, because Robin Lopez had some stints. He still has stints with mascots. I remember Barkley, he had his stint. I think the only mascot that got your back, Booker, and you probably gotta watch him too, the Gorilla. Oh, yes. Like I said, mascots, it's a brotherhood between them, bruh. Maybe you and the Gorilla need to go talk, need to rap, because no pun intended with the Raptors, but maybe y'all need to go back in the locker room and rap or some shit, come to a common ground. Maybe the Gorilla need to send a tweet out and say, hey, all is well, Booker ain't mean it, because it's gonna get mean out there. Hey, let me continue. It's 2022, baby. That night is the Phoenix Suns' first game since that incident, as they made their way to Indiana to play the Pacers. Thankfully, some folks in Indianapolis have a good sense of humor, because someone decided to have a person dress up in a dinosaur costume and bust Booker's chops. Before the game even started, Booker's pregame warm-up was interrupted. Well, kinda, by the person in the costume with it. I'm loving the fact that this is a thing. I'm glad Booker's eating it up too. You haters have no idea what Booker's doing. I can't believe y'all don't understand what's going on in this NBA thing. Eat it up, y'all. Eat it up. To every other NBA team, please pay for a dinosaur costume for when Booker comes to town. I second that notion. I think every NBA team, if you have Phoenix on the schedule and they're coming to see you, if we coming to see you, please do put that dinosaur right under the basket for Booker. Please. Put him there and watch what Booker do. Book 'em buckets, baby. That's how it is.
You know what I'm saying? Volley 3 on the way, you know what I'm saying? It's winter time right now. You know what I'm saying? Smoking dope from across the country, over here's designer. Sorry for bursting your bubble. I'm in a league of my own. Kept it 100 with shorty. I only wanted the dome. North Face 700, new fitted to match. Ninth inning crunch time, just give me the bat. Got the 5 still, made the 3.